Good evening. My name is Kwazi Nkrumah. I'm the co-chair of the Martin Luther King Coalition of Greater Los Angeles. I'm not a resident of Carson, though our organization have members who are quite active who live here in the city of Carson. But we would be here even if we didn't have members here, because we're very concerned about this whole issue of fracking and its impact on communities. I want to compliment you all for putting this on your agenda and for giving consideration to a fracking moratorium. And I just want to say that, being a public official anywhere in America today is being between a rock and a hard place if you have even half a conscience. Because there's the issue of hard economics on the one hand, as you were saying, Mayor Deere, a concern for jobs, local tax base, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. These are very difficult problems to tangle with. But on the other hand, we have the reality that communities are struggling for their survival both economically and physically. And 50 years ago, 40 years ago, 30 years ago, we didn't have anything called an environmental impact statement review because we didn't realize that there was a problem of environmental impact when we did things to the environment. We didn't realize probably when Carousel was developed that there was a problem underneath Carousel. But we do know about fracking. It's not a questionable issue. It is, it's established fact everywhere in the country. Water resources are permanently destroyed in local communities. People die. All kinds of diseases, all kinds of cancers and other physical ailments afflict the population where fracking has been allowed to happen. This is not an either-or question. Actually the answers here are simple from that level. But to the people in the community who've turned out here, who we came out to support, as well as advocate groups like Food and Water Watch and the Sierra Club, who are doing great work in educating public officials and people in the community about these issues. We have to deal with the reality of the actors who are not here in the room. The corporate power here in South Bay, these local communities have been in the grips of the power of these oil corporations since they got started. So people in the community are going to have to really organize strong on this issue. They're going to have to deal you a consequence politically if you don't defend their right to survive. It's really that simple. And I can't believe that you don't, in good conscience, really understand the heart of the issue here, but I also realize that you are in that rock and a hard place because you're public officials, okay? The people are going to have to organize to make it impossible for people not to properly represent us and to support our right to survive. Thank you.